we're going to be covering some of the basics on Adobe Premiere. One of the things that you need to know is about your editing layout. Now, one of the most important things is just simply the timeline. If you're not familiar with video editing, as you grab a clip from your top left box, your project box, this is the box where you keep all your clips. So you might have 10, you might have 100, you might have 1,000, you might have only one if you brought in a whole tape. But you can drop and drag. So you right click onto the box and then you can drag it down to the timeline. Now the timeline box is in layers. So if you'll notice, we have 3 different video clips. 2 of them are on the second line. They're 2 different clips, but they're on the second line, and one of them is on the third line, or the first line. Now remember, the one that is lowest to the bottom will be covered up by whatever you put on top of it. This is very basic, but if you haven't done any editing, this could confuse you beyond compare. So what you want to do is make sure and put what you want to see closest to the top, because that's what's going to see. If you have something down there and you're like, where did it go? Where did it go? It might be because you have it placed underneath another clip. Now also remember that as you're grabbing clips around, it's very easy to grab them and just place them where you want, but you have to be very careful while you're doing this, because sometimes you can accidentally erase over other clips. You made a mistake. So you want to go to Edit and Undo. So make sure you keep tabs on what you're doing, because you don't want to erase